Hello there guys, welcome back to the channel, welcome to Savotta Russia. Today we're going to take a look at 4 pairs of US Pro trousers. This is not going to be a review kind of a thing, because I've already done the reviews and I'll most likely link to them in the description and in the pinned comment and this and that. But I want to do this video here because I know some of you guys have already been out buying some of these US Pro trousers here, and I have 4 of them, as I said. And what I want to do with this video here is just tell you about what I find that these trousers are best suited for, because they are very much alike, but they are also very specific made, so they serve different purposes better than others, if you understand what I mean. There are 2 bad things about these trousers here. The first thing is that they are not budget friendly, but they're worth it. The second thing is that once you begin wearing these trousers here, you really don't want to get back to wearing normal trousers. These trousers here, they are made by the same people they are meant to be used by. That means law enforcement and military special operations guys. The head of design, Armin Wagner, he is definitely one of those kinds of things. I don't know which what he's been doing and so on, but he definitely have dirt experience. He's definitely been in the field, and he definitely been in the business of making awesome trousers for a long time. And I think that their motto here, limits are a mindset, it kind of says it all. So let's get into it. All of the trousers, they also fit their knee protection system, which is a 3-piece with a soda knee protection system. These are the 3D pads, these are the hard pads. I have some other ones, more simple pads. It's like 8mm stuff, memory foam. This is also memory foam, but these are a little bit more comfy. Here we have the Striker XT Generation 1, I think, or just Striker XT. These are the Striker XT Generation 2, and these are the ones I bought the first. I realized that 1 pair of US Pro trousers were not enough, so I went out and bought these guys. But since these are an older model, I got them for half price. That was really awesome. So that's what you can do. You can get out and see if you can find some older models. This is a pen cut green zone camouflage pattern. And here we can also fastly see how they have developed over time, because we have many of the same features, right? Stretch zone above the knee and above the knees and all this stuff. The zone in knee padding and tra-la-la-la-la. But here we have a very small, narrow pocket. We also have a pocket here, pretty similar. This pocket here has this zone in holding device for whatever, but as you can see, you cannot really fit much into this pocket. So they got rid of that and they made this guy here. It's a larger pocket. You can have a mobile phone in it and stuff. And this flap here, it actually holds on to your mobile stuff or whatever you put in the pocket pretty well, preventing it from falling out. I would of course not trust this in a combat environment or something like this, but for daily use, this is definitely awesome. And if you don't like these guys here, they velcro them so you can actually remove them. These are sewn in. But another good thing about the US Pro trousers is they use this awesome stretch material, the Schüler Dynamic, and these are in the size 32, 34, as a size I used when I was like 25, 27 years old and something like that. But I can still use them. These guys here, they are 34, 34. They're a little bit more comfy for me. Striker ULT. I have a long video on these trousers, and we have Mrs. Savotta Russia, which is a professional tailor, to talk a little bit about the awesomeness of these trousers, how they are made and so on. She's a professional tailor. She studied 5 years as a tailor, and she can talk about materials and stitches and all that good stuff, just like a mechanic can talk about cars. These specific Striker XTs here, I would say I've used them in the forest and around the Homestead and so on, but I keep them, you know, for a little bit more casual use when we are in the big city and so on. That's because they have a nice gray man color, right? One thing all of the trousers have in common is that they have belt loops for belt, and then they have additional belt loops for duty belt. These are YKK buttons. These are YKK buttons. On the Striker X's here, they're Velcro, but basically it's the same concept. So these Striker XTs here, the Gen 2, they're awesome for everything between hiking in the forest and you know, whatever we do in the forest. For everything for casual use to running around in the woods, basically. So let's get on with the Striker X here. The Striker X, they are supposed to be their toughest trousers, and they are indeed tough. I have been really rough on these trousers, that is for dang sure. They are freshly out of the wash. I mean, I've been working on the vehicles over there. I've been working on the foundation, on the house. I've been sitting on concrete surfaces on my knees and in the woods. I've done 42-kilometer hike with a heavy backpack with these. And we can take a look at the knee pads here. I mean, there are hardly any use marks on them. So these Striker X's, they are my favorite all-round trousers because they are really great for, you know, for working. I've also been working at the house over there with the posts and beams and wind braces, and you can have all sorts of funky tools and pens and this and that, measuring tools in these pockets here. Of course, a dedicated pair of work trousers are better for working, of course, but they can be used for it, and I'm happy about them. So the Striker X's, they are definitely tough trousers. So here we have the Striker ULT trousers. They are kind of also my favorite trousers together with the XTs for my kind of use, for around the homestead, in the woods, this and that. They are meant for a little bit more warmer weather because we have these ventilation pockets and all that good stuff. We also have some ventilation holes, pockets here, which actually work. I can feel ventilation all the way down here and up here. That is a win. But basically the same features, but we don't have these 4 front pockets for knives and flashlights and markers and all that good stuff, right? So as I said, they are a little bit different. Just because they're made for warmer weather, they're super light. I have a long video on these guys, so if you want to check them out, check them out, Striker ULTs. But I mean, it's cold at night now. We had night frost now, and I mean, I'm not freezing in these whatsoever, of course. One thing I will point out with both Striker X and Striker XT is that we have a zipper in here. And in that zipper you can attach a liner. We don't have that feature in these trousers because they are made for warmer weather. These are kind of like, I mean, I'll most likely be using these here in the winter together with my native fur boots and stuff like that. No problem. So to fastly sum it up, the Striker XTs, they're good for combined use for the woods and the city and so on. So because I like these pockets for the phone and all that good stuff. All of the trousers has this zipper here in the pocket, which is super awesome when you are driving because you have access to this pocket here without getting into the pockets from the top. And one thing that's awesome with these pockets here on the trousers, on the UF Pro trousers, is that we can get in the pocket from up here, of course, but when we're sitting in a vehicle, we can also gain access to our pocket here, get our phone out, or whatever we have of device down here, magazines, whatnot. That's a cool feature. And a little pocket here for the flashlight, the E9er. The Striker X here, they are good for a little bit more rough use. They're a little bit heavier, not that they're heavy, but they're a little bit more heavy duty, and they perform really well as outdoors trousers, construction trousers, tough use trousers when you are cutting up a car with an angle grinder and so and so. So that's basically it, guys. I know they're not budget friendly, but they're definitely worth it. So check out UF Pro in the description and in the pinned comment if you're interested. And nothing much more to say than until next time, guys. Get out and train, get it done, do something awesome. And see you in the next video. Thank you very much for your time. See you, guys.